Hey guys, what's up? You be back with another episode of Birth by Sleep. Yo,
My voice is slowly going.
Josh's voice is going after probably what seems like 2 hours of non-stop deep storytelling from the two of us. Maybe
plus about half an hour deep conversation, deep philosophical and personal conversation we had.
Yeah.
That kind of didn't help my voice.
we gotta do some other stuff after this as well.
Yay, fun!
Question is, where do we go? Is it down there? No. Okay, I guess you do just go back. There's a chest over there you don't open. Yeah, I guess you just go back now. Okay.
I know we've said this to each other before, but something I think is kind of funny is when we talk, it's not even just with recording. It might just be like when we're hanging out and stuff. Sometimes there'll just be like absolute lulls where we don't really know what to talk about and stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning and we're trying to go to sleep. And you're like, all right, Gary, time to go to sleep. We get into bed. We're like, so what you thinking about? We get like full deep and meaningful philosophical conversations. We talk about like our history, it's like our past, and it's like it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're trying to sleep. Why is this when we finally? But then in the next day, like during the day or like during the day, I'm like, I don't know what to say to Gary.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing, right? Okay. So every one of my friends is a different thing. For you, it's just like, hey, so let's go to sleep now. Like you were dozing off. Let's just head to sleep. All right. You go to bed. So, what do you think about? Oh, just like the meaning of life and all that.
Yeah.
You want to discuss this? Sure, let's do this. And
I don't understand where I'm going. Where I'm meant to go.
You weren't meant to leave the world. You meant to go back to the main area.
Cool.
And then there's Jack, and we'll be like, Jack will start falling asleep, and I'm like, okay, I'll get up to like turn off the TV and the PlayStation, and wake up and it's like, okay, let me just actually get into a position that's
Comfortable.
looks like it's you'd think more comfortable, but he could probably sleep sitting up. You know.
When Jack falls asleep, he can fall asleep anywhere.
But so then we'd go to sleep, and then suddenly we just start creating the weirdest things. Just like we'd throw ideas out and be like, "Yes, we have to make this a thing." Like that game that we are making currently, which involves a cat called Dark Lord Snuggles.
Oh God, Jack told me one of the enemies for that, and it's seared into my brain. The horrifying image is seared in. Although I can't wait to get up to when that game gets up to the point with that enemy, because I want to verse it.
Yeah, and like we just make up the most absurd things, and we're just like, okay, we need to write this down somewhere, because this will be gold eventually. Haven't really had Josh over as much to know what we do, like what he talks about, what we talk about.
And Jake's probably only been over twice, I think.
Jake's been over once or twice, and they've only been around when everyone else is around, where like you don't get to have those one-to-one talks.
Yeah, or Sobe that one time.
Brainstorms.
Sobe's been here that one time.
Terry, you turd, why'd you make such a crappy wooden sword? Never mind. So it's just interesting what different things pop up.
Aqua, stop it. I clearly did not almost have him. My sword is the shittiest sword ever, thanks to Terra. Oh, he wields it backwards.
Yeah. He wields all of his
These are cool. We didn't see these memories.
Yeah, these are new. These are solely from Ven's Dead Eyes.
Did they add any cutscenes into this from the PSP version, like they did with all the mixes? Like I know with 1 and 2 with the mixes they added new scenes.
I don't think for Birth by Sleep, no. Everything is what I remember.
Yeah. Because I remember like 2.5 they added a scene that really surprised I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
And it's funny, they add scenes that I don't remember seeing the first time I played 2.5.
Yeah.
There was the scene where in Organization 13 where Zenmus is actually talking to the Terra Armor.
Yep.
And you're like, oh my god, I know what that is. I know what that was after playing this. I'm like, I know what's going on now.
Yeah.
I understand this scene.
Wait, Terra Armor? You mean Aqua's Armor?
Aqua's Armor.
Yeah.
No, wasn't it Terra's Armor?
No, because Terra's Armor...
Because I thought it was the gold one.
It was the blue one because You'll
in
see
in
you'll
that
see,
little room.
you'll see
Where he's in the little room.
yeah, you will see exactly why it's Aqua's armor, and I remember it being Aqua's armor because remember Terra's armor got blown away.
Oh,
in the
that's
explosion.
right. When you fought as Terrazama.
Yeah. It's funny though how they voiced like they got the guys in again like
Yeah.
to voice in 2.5, but 1.5 they didn't voice any of the new scenes. Like it was just their mouths
Yeah.
moving and just text, which is funny. But you know, I guess they had reasons.
Oh yeah, I think there's a story I wanted to tell before we start talking about the.
I can't remember. I love that they redid the music in 2.5. Oh, that was so good for me. Like playing Kingdom Hearts 2 through again and being like, this song is different now. It's actually orchestrated.
I just love the old.
Hey.
2.5 in general.
Guess who it is?
Oh snap! It's Lee.
It is.
And who's that?
Isa.
Time for this. Lighten up, Isa. It'll only take a sec.
I like how you-
Saix. Huh?
You still play
Yep,
with
Saix.
swords? That's cute. Now this right here. Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh, that's cool. That's where he gets his what do you call it? His
Chakrams.
the origins of his chakrams.
Yeah.
But I love that he was like, "That's not a real sword." Then just pulls out a keyblade. Yeah, what about this? You think this is not a real sword? I know about swords.
Mm.
You scared of losing?
He should totally pull out the keyblade here and go, "Yeah, you want to talk about fights?"
Like his hair is more orange
Yeah.
here.
Than it was in 2.
Yeah. It becomes more red as he gets older, I guess.
You're gonna be sorry.
No, I think it's his nobody's hair has more red. Maybe it's an effect of being his nobody. Because all the nobodies have slight differences, I reckon.
His real person, when he's older, has red hair as well.
Oh, really? You see his real person? Where?
Somewhere. I'm not gonna.
3D.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Has to be 3D. It's the only game I haven't played yet, basically.
From where I stood, the only thing you drew was a big L on your forehead.
Oh! Savage.
Just go the full MLG memes or whatever they are.
Yeah, and then just end it with savage.
Punches. Some friend. Oh,
To be honest, he had like a bludgeoning key weapon, and you just had like frisbees.
Yeah, they look like these just plastic bag things. It's like, we weren't going to do much with those, were you?
But he
Maybe if he had wooden chakrams, that would have done something.
But to win was not his goal. His goal was to, you know, lighten up the mood, make Ven happier.
Actually, it's funny when you think about it. I don't think he really uses his chakrams much. He just kind of makes fire happen.
after all.
He does. When you fight him in Kingdom Hearts 2, like the first time as Roxas, he like is
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
with his chakrams and
Yeah, as
throwing
Roxas.
them, and then like
That's because Roxas is shit. I hate the Roxas part of number 2.
burn, baby, burn.
The Roxas part of number 2 is one of my least favorite parts.
I
'Cause it just
love it.
drags on and you don't have scan.
I can live forever.
That's the important part of me, scan. Because you can't see any
you
of his
can get
health.
scanned if you try hard.
See? I'm
But
It's
I
funny
just-
because he kind of is immortal when you get to nobody.
I just Roxas part still is one of my like is a good part for me because especially when you do fight Axel the second time and like you get the dual keyblades for the first time, you're like, oh my gosh, 2 keyblades, and you just start like ripping into him and like yes.
Speaking of
Feels good.
Side 2, I was just thinking the other day, movies and games I find are these days remakes, sequels, and prequels.
Yeah.
Like movies, especially, it's either a remake, a sequel, a prequel, or based off a book.
Yeah.
There is no more originals, like purely originals. Like
Yeah.
I'll see a movie, think, oh, that was a really good movie. I've never seen that kind of storyline. Look it up. It's based off this book. Well, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Yes, we got the frolic flame.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
that's
it really
gonna be good.
annoys me. Because it's
Hey.
like, and like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think, but the thing is, it's hard because I'm trying to think of original movies, like even old ones. I can't think of them.
Hey, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll just quickly do a thing.
Okay. Oh, am I gonna go to Disneyland? Disney World.
Olympia or
Yeah, I'll probably go to
Stitch's
Disneyland.
Ship. You have 3 choices.
Disney Town. Sorry, Disney Town.
Who do you verse on Olympia?
On Olympus. Sven. Get on the Hydra's back. Nah, just kidding. Who do you versus when you go through the tournament? No, you don't go through the tournament. Do you go through the tournament?
No, Ven gets there before the tournament, doesn't he?
I am unsure.
It doesn't matter. Oh,
We'll
possibly
find
do it.
out. Ooh.
But yeah, I was like, even when I was just trying to think back to an original movie, I had so much trouble.
Also,
Until I remembered What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That Johnny Depp movie is great.
at the end of Disneytown, remember that cutscene where it shows like the winner? Should we just skip that because
Yes, we know
that
what's
normally takes
happening.
like 10 minutes.
Oh, the winner scene? Yes, absolutely. That's an episode and a half on its own.
Yeah.
Also, it's funny, I was reading the other day, it just kind of came up on my Facebook. 2016 was a hard year. So many celebrities died.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Alan Rickman, Gene Wilder. But one of the things that got me is because it was after Gene Wilder's death, I saw on Facebook, it came up, it was talking about, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And like, how he played Mr. Wonka. Mm-hmm. Roald Dahl, the woman that wrote it,
Yeah.
she wrote a sequel called Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. I don't know if you ever read that.
Yep.
It was great, yeah, because they go to all the different lands and stuff.
Yep.
Well, I actually read I always wondered why they never made it. I'm like, why wouldn't they make the sequel? Like, that was a good sequel. Turns out Roald Dahl hated Gene Wilder's version.
Yeah, I heard that.
Which is weird, because it's so much better than Johnny Depp's. No offense to Johnny Depp, but the version he played was so... It just didn't fit Mr. Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked that one better than Johnny Depp's. Because,
It
I don't know.
kind of encompasses the character better.
Yeah.
Because he's not some poor, like, deprived child. He's just a bit eccentric and loves, giving joy to kids.
Yeah, he felt like the Johnny Depp rendition was like he's too crazy kind of thing, too mad.
I feel like they were trying to push your sympathy onto him. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't, but they were, like, forcing it on you. Like, look at all the flashbacks of, like, his dad not letting him eat ice cream, and he's wearing the giant braces. It's like, you have to feel sorry for this Mr. Wonka.
Oh boy. Guess what's happening next time? I hope you enjoy rhythm games.
I have trouble making friends, Van. You'll be fine.
He's gonna do a rhythm game. It's gonna make it all better, trust me.
Nice.
We'll be playing that next time on Kingdom Farts.
I must say, I gotta thank Kingdom Hearts because they are the reason I have you as a friend.
Yeah,
Ven,
true.
Aqua,
Those two words was what...
Ven, Aqua, and Terra, Sora, Riku, Kairi, Yensid, Merlin, Ansem, Mickey, Zenmus, Xehanort, you guys, Master Ericus, thank you guys for making Gary my friend.
Wow, missing out on Donald and Goofy.
And Goofy especially. Donald not so much, he never healed me.